Robert Leedy, Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones, Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones, Robert Leedy.
Long ago, one Toastmaster's name rose above them all. Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones. Who is Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones, you ask? Only the most electrifying example of elegant and eloquent elocution this club has ever produced. For 5 consecutive years, from the very first moment he stepped foot in this sacred space, Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones won trophies for every speech he gave, for every evaluation he rendered, and for every table topic that was addressed to him. I detect a smirk, a doubtful guffaw. Well, I'm here this morning to make his case. During Rutherford's invocations, you would swear angels had filled the room. During table topics, Rutherford would answer in rhymed iambic pentameter and throw in quotes by Horace in the original Latin. His vocal range was a full 8 octaves. His gestures were copied by members of the New York City Ballet. Editors of the Oxford English Dictionary would come to club meetings just to hear his grammarian's report. And when he led table topics, such meetings were pure joy. What a thrill to have Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones call your name and ask you, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? It gives me chills just to think about it. And his pauses. Rutherford knew how to pause. In fact, one of his greatest speeches was one long pause. So artfully executed, so tenderly realized, that after it was over, not one person said a word. And they all stood up and walked out of the room in silence. The truth was, Rutherford's speeches were of such a high caliber and so advanced that no one in the club was deemed worthy to evaluate them, except for Rutherford himself, which he did with grace and aplomb. Unfortunately, it ended all too soon. One fateful Friday morning, Rutherford was scheduled to give the toast of all things. How hard can that be? Rutherford raised his glass. He looked around the room and then opened his lips and just audible, but audible nonetheless, was heard. Gasps spread through the room. Rutherford's face grew pale. The faces of all the members of the club grew pale. And soon, one by one, they began to feel faint. And thud fell on the floor. Thud, thud, thud. It was mass hysteria, a kind of corporate fainting spell, and it swept the room. When it was over, they regained consciousness and stood up, and he was gone. Never to be seen or heard from again. His elocutionary exploits growing dimmer every year. And so this morning, I have pledged to finish that toast which Rutherford was unable to finish that morning. So raise your glasses to that greatest of all Toastmasters, the great Rutherford B. Jeffernickle Jones. Madam Contest Master.